Dudley Moore, an actor known for his comedic talent and warm presence on screen, made a significant mark in the film industry. His journey from a young talent in the UK to a Hollywood favorite is a testament to his skill and appeal. Notable for his roles in films like Arthur and 10, Moore brought laughter and joy to audiences worldwide, earning him a special place in the hearts of many moviegoers. His work continues to be celebrated for its humor and humanity. Dudley Moore was a unique actor known for his comedic talent and ability to connect with audiences. His humor and charm made him a favorite in films, especially during the 1970s and 1980s. What do you think made Dudley Moore special compared to other actors of his time? If you have a story about how Dudley Moore's work touched your life or a favorite memory of him, we'd love to hear it. Your stories and memories are valuable to us, so please share them in the comments. Stay tuned as we reveal some surprising and touching facts about Dudley Moore that will bring both laughter and tears. Dudley Moore was born in London in 1935 to a working-class family. His father was a railway electrician and his mother was a housewife. He was born with a clubfoot, which made his early years challenging. Despite this, he showed a talent for music and won a scholarship to the Guildhall School of Music. His passion for music and performance led him to form a pop group in his teens. He later attended Oxford University, where he studied music and composition. At Oxford, he became involved in the university's drama scene, which sparked his interest in acting. His early exposure to both music and acting shaped his future career in entertainment. Dudley Moore's talent was nurtured by influential figures like Peter Cook, with whom he formed a successful comedy partnership that became popular in the United Kingdom and the United States. Dudley Moore was a beloved actor and musician who brought laughter and joy to many. Born in London, he rose to fame for his comedy work with Peter Cook before transitioning to Hollywood. His role in the film Arthur won hearts with his portrayal of the lovable but troubled millionaire, showcasing his talent for blending humor with depth. Moore's performances were not just entertaining, they often carried a warmth that made audiences feel close to him. His ability to connect with people through the screen made him a standout actor of his time. Despite facing health challenges later in life, Moore continued to perform and inspire. His legacy lives on in the smiles he brought to faces worldwide. Dudley Moore, the beloved actor and comedian, found his passion for performance early in life. As a young boy, he was drawn to music and won a scholarship to the Guildhall School of Music. His love for music transitioned into a love for comedy and acting. One pivotal moment was when he joined the comedy revue Beyond the Fringe. It was here that his comedic talent shone, and he realized he could make people laugh not just with music, but with words and expressions. This experience sparked his desire to entertain and led him to a successful career in both comedy and film. His ability to connect with audiences through humor and emotion made him a favorite on screen and stage. Dudley Moore became well known for his role as Arthur Bach in the movie Arthur, which earned him an Oscar nomination. This was his only nomination for the prestigious award. He was also a friend of Andrew Michael Jolly, a creative individual who writes, edits, and directs short films. Additionally, Dudley Moore had plans to both act in and direct a new version of the 1957 film Love in the Afternoon, originally directed by Billy Wilder. Unfortunately, this project did not happen. Dudley Moore, the English actor and comedian, faced significant challenges in his early career. Born with a clubfoot, he overcame physical limitations and public stigma. Financially, he struggled, often performing in small clubs to make ends meet. The entertainment industry was initially skeptical of his potential due to his unconventional looks and height. Despite this, Moore's talent shone through. He used his musical skills honed at Oxford to create unique comedy routines that blended humor with classical music. His persistence led to breakthrough roles in films like 10 and Arthur, proving his critics wrong and establishing himself as a beloved actor and comedian. Dudley Moore lent his voice to the choir in the song Voices That Care and was seen in the music video. In the movie Arthur, he played Arthur Bach and had a disagreement with director Steve Gordon about the character's accent. Moore insisted on keeping his natural accent, arguing that an American accent would affect his performance. They debated this even after filming began, but ultimately Moore's view prevailed. On television, Moore was featured in The Muppets Go to the Movies. Unlike regular episodes, where guest stars only appeared once, special shows like this allowed for exceptions. For For example, John Denver joined the Muppets for holiday specials, but never on Muppets Tonight. Similarly, Moore's appearance was a unique event, separate from the regular guest appearances on the series. Dudley Moore, an English actor and comedian, saw a significant turning point in his career with the film 10 in 1979. This romantic comedy drama, where he starred alongside Bo Derek, was a huge success and established him as a leading Hollywood star. His role as an endearing and humorous composer in search of love resonated with audiences and showed his talent for both comedy and drama. Following this, his performance in Arthur in 1981, playing a wealthy but troubled man, won him further praise and a Golden Globe Award. His peers and critics noted his ability to bring warmth and depth to his characters, making them beloved by viewers. Collaborators often spoke of his dedication and skill in bringing scripts to life, making every role memorable. These roles were pivotal in shaping his career and leaving a lasting impression on the film industry. Dudley Moore's journey into the spotlight began in Dagenham, where his musical talent earned him a scholarship to Oxford. To support himself, he played jazz piano at local clubs and dances. His passion for music led him to join Johnny Dankworth's orchestra after his time at Oxford. Born to a Scottish father from Glasgow and an English mother, Moore's diverse background contributed to his unique charm. His role as George Webber in the movie 10 was a turning point, catapulting both him and co-star Bo Derek to stardom in Hollywood. Dudley Moore, known for his work in comedy and film, approached acting with a natural flair for humor and a talent for piano that often featured in his roles. His style was unique because he brought a sense of joy and lightness to his characters, making them relatable and loved by audiences. His personal experiences, like his early interest in music and comedy, shaped his performances. He often played characters that faced challenges with a smile, reflecting his own life's approach of finding humor in difficult situations. This made his work stand out and remain memorable to many. Dudley Moore's acting was genuine, and he connected with people through his ability to find the funny side of life, even when playing serious roles. Dudley Moore brought laughter to the set of Arthur as Arthur Bach, making the cast and crew laugh so hard that it took 27 attempts to film just one scene. His humor was not just on screen. Off camera, he was just as funny. In a twist of roles, he once played an elf named Patch in Santa Claus the movie, which connected to a joke in Arthur where Linda remarks that he looks like one of Santa's helpers. In another film, 10, Dudley Moore's character George Webber hears a song titled I Have an Ear for Love. The song's composer, Henry Mancini, was asked to create a deliberately bad song, which he did, but it still made its way onto the movie's soundtrack. Moore's ability to bring joy through his roles, whether as a lovable millionaire or a songwriter listening to a terrible tune, shows his skill in making any part memorable. Dudley Moore was a significant figure in the entertainment industry, known for his work as an actor, comedian, and musician. He gained fame for his roles in films like 10 and Arthur, where his comedic timing and expressive performances won over audiences. His ability to play both comedic and serious roles showed his range as an actor. Moore's portrayal of characters often struggling with personal issues made him relatable to many. His work in cinema helped shape the romantic comedy genre, bringing a blend of humor and heart to his roles. Experts in the field and upcoming actors have noted his natural talent for making people laugh while also touching on deeper emotions. His influence is seen in the way actors approach complex characters, aiming to bring a similar honesty and warmth to their performances. Moore's legacy in film continues to inspire actors and comedians who aim to connect with audiences through a genuine portrayal of life's joys and challenges. Dudley Moore played George Webber in the movie 10, where he acted alongside Julie Andrews. She is known for her roles in Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music. In 10, she performed the song He Pleases Me and also sang a duet with Moore, It's Easy to Say. Moore had the opportunity to play Jamie McGregor in Here We Go Round the Mulberry Bush, but chose not to, and the role was given to Barry Evans. Later, in Mannequin, Moore was considered for the lead role of a storekeeper, which was initially written as an older, lonely man. Dudley Moore, known for his acting and music, also had a life full of personal pursuits and values that shaped his career. He loved music deeply, especially jazz, and often played piano at charity events to support causes close to his heart. Moore was passionate about helping those with disabilities and devoted time to organizations that worked towards bettering the lives of those affected. His commitment to these causes was reflected in his work, bringing attention and support to them through his fame. Moore's personal interest in music and his dedication to helping others were not just hobbies, but integral parts of who he was and how he lived his life. Dudley Moore, known for his role as Arthur Bach, once had the chance to play Zoltar in the movie Supergirl for a large sum, but he passed on it, recommending his friend Peter Cook instead. When he first heard about the film Arthur, he humorously thought it was about the legendary King Arthur. Interestingly, Moore wasn't the first choice for the role of Arthur Bach. It was George Segal who was initially cast. However, following the success of the movie 10, Moore took over the role, marking the second time he replaced Segal in a film. Segal had left the set of 10 early on, leading to Moore's casting, and later expressed his disapproval of the film with a rude gesture when asked if he had seen it. Dudley Moore was a talented actor and musician known for his comedic roles and musical skills. He left a strong impression on the film and entertainment industry with his performances. Looking ahead, he would likely encourage growth and learning. His advice to new actors might be to stay true to themselves, keep improving their craft, and not be afraid to take risks. He would suggest finding joy in the work and being open to new experiences. It's important to connect with the audience and bring sincerity to every role. For musicians, he would advise practice and passion, and for all to support each other in the industry. In Cromwell, Connecticut, there's a place where people gather that carries the name of Dudley Moore, a nod to his lasting appeal. Moore, known for his role as George Webber in the movie 10, shared more than just the screen with Robert Webber. Both faced serious health challenges that sadly led to their passing. While Moore's humor and music left a mark, his journey began at Magdalen College, Oxford University, where he completed his studies in 1958, setting the stage for a memorable career. Dudley Moore was a talented actor and comedian who brought laughter and joy to audiences around the world. His dedication to his craft and his ability to connect with people through his performances showed his love for the arts. He was always looking for new ways to entertain and make people smile. His work in films and on stage showed his creative spirit and his willingness to take risks. Dudley Moore's career is a reminder that with hard work and a love for what you do, you can achieve great things and bring happiness to others. His story encourages us to keep creating, to keep trying, and to never give up on our dreams. Dudley Moore, known for his role as Arthur Bach, once left an elevator crowd stunned. In costume, looking roughed up, he joked with his taller girlfriend, Susan Anton, about being late. Moore also made a bold career choice by rejecting a deal for 5 Pink Panther movies, preferring not to be boxed into one role. His portrayal of George Webber in the movie 10 helped make Maurice Ravel's Bolero famous. The piece became linked with Bo Derek, the film's lead actress, and was used during a romantic scene. This connection was highlighted as Derek's name starts with the same letters as Bolero, and she later appeared in a movie of the same name, emphasizing the link. Another movie called Bolero was released around the same time, directed by Claude Lelouch. Dudley Moore, a talented actor, could have been Lawrence Jamison in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels or Willy Wonka in the classic Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. His role as Arthur Bach in Arthur is well remembered, especially during a scene with a moose decoration. Moore's improvisation led to many retakes, causing frustration for his co-star Stephen Elliott, who pleaded for a straight take, resulting in a noticeable shift in Elliott's tone in the film. In the movie 10, Dudley Moore played George Webber, a man captivated by a young woman, reflecting the age difference between Moore and actress Bo Derek, who was half his age. At 44, Moore portrayed a character experiencing a midlife crisis, while Derek at 22 became a symbol of youthful allure. In his personal life, Moore embraced fatherhood at 40 with the birth of his son Patrick, with his second wife Tuesday welled on February 26, 1976. His career also included a role in the film Jabberwocky in 1977, where he was set to play the man with rock, showcasing his range as an actor beyond comedic roles. Dudley Moore took on the role of George Webber in the movie 10, marking his first collaboration with director Blake Edwards. This partnership led to another film, Micki Maude, in 1984. Before Moore was cast, George Segal and Shirley MacLaine were considered for the lead roles. However, they moved on to other projects, with Segal starring in The Last Married Couple in America and MacLaine in Loving Couples and A Change of Seasons. In 10, Moore received top billing, followed by Dame Julie Andrews, Bo Derek, and Robert Webber. Interestingly, this was not the first time Andrews was not the top-billed actor in a movie. She was second-billed in the Americanization of Emily and Torn Curtain, following James Garner and Paul Newman, respectively. Dudley Moore was a talented actor and comedian who brought laughter and joy to many. His performances in films and on stage showed his skill in making people smile and think. We invite you to share your favorite moments from Dudley Moore's career and how his work touched your life. If you enjoy remembering the great artists who have shaped our culture, please like this video, share it with friends, and subscribe for more content that celebrates their lives and work. Your thoughts and memories help keep the spirit of these artists alive for future generations.